Alright guys, it is Wednesday, May 26th, 2021 at 3:55 a.m. Alright guys, let's start with the black fungus. India reports nearly 9,000 cases of a rare infection. India has been seeing thousands of cases of black fungus affecting recovered and recovering COVID-19 patients. India has reported more than 8,800 cases of deadly black fungus and a growing epidemic of the disease. The normally rare infection, called mucormycosis, has a mortality rate of 50%, with some only saved by removing an eye. But in recent months, India saw thousands of cases affecting recovered and recovering COVID-19 patients. Doctors say there's a link with the steroids used to treat COVID. Diabetics are a particular risk. Doctors have told BBC it seems to strike 12 to 18 days after recovery from COVID. Alright, it says the western states of Gujarat and Maharashtra have reported more than half of the reported cases. At least 50 more states have reported between 8 and 900 cases. Following the rise in cases, India's 29 states have been told to declare the disease an epidemic. Newly opened wards to treat patients suffering from the disease around the country are filling up fast, doctors say. At the 1,100-bed state-run Maharashtra Hospital in the central Indian city of Indore, the number of patients have blew up from 8 a week ago to 185 on Saturday evening. More than 80% of the patients need surgery immediately, Dr. V.P. Pandey, head of the hospital department of medicine, told the BBC. Dr. Pandey said the hospital has set up 11 wards and a total of 200 beds to treat black fungus patients. This surge in patients has definitely unexpected, he said. We used to see 1 to 2 cases a year previously. He reckoned that there were at least 400 patients with the disease in Indore alone. The black fungus infection has now become more challenging than COVID-19. If patients are not treated in time and properly, the mortality rate can go up to 94%. The cost of treatment is expensive, and the drugs are in short supply, Dr. Panley said. Doctors say Apronomycin B and Amphil B is an antifungal intravenous injection which has been administered every day for up to 8 weeks to patients diagnosed with mucormycosis. There are 2 forms of the drug available: standard amphotrypsin B deoxycholate and liposomal amphotericin. Dr. Panley said he had collected data concerning 201 patients from 4 hospitals in the city. The majority of the patients had recovered from COVID-19 were male. Most of them treated with steroids and all had underlying conditions, mainly diabetes. A separate study of 4 Indian doctors had looked at more than 100 cases of COVID-19 patients who had contracted mucormycosis. It found 79 of them were men and 83 of them suffered from diabetes. Another study of 45 black lung fungus patients in 2 Mumbai hospitals found that all were diabetics or diagnosed with diabetes on admission. They all had very steep blood sugar levels. No patient of mucormycosis has normal blood sugar. Dr. Ashkar Nayar, an eye surgeon who had treated a number of patients, told the BBC. Alright guys, so that is pretty spooky that this is happening in India. But heads up, if you have diabetes or if you have anywhere have had COVID anywhere near India, praying for you because prayers are needed. Let's go to the next story. Alright, next. Apocalyptic sandstorm turns day into night and sky blood red in Algeria. Videos and pictures. Look at how red that sky is. That is very red. It says apocalyptic sandstorm turns sky blood red in Algeria, May 23rd, 2021. It says this is just terrifying. Yesterday, an afternoon apocalyptic sandstorm engulfed the province of Nama in Algeria, changing day into night and coloring the sky blood red. Even residents say the extreme weather phenomenon was unprecedented in the region. So pretty much a spooky. Look at these colors. The spooky blood sky, or even like a yellow, a bright orange yellow. It says sandstorms make the sun disappear in Algeria. So this was apparently during the day. It says cars and had put their lights on the wall of dust to engulf the city of Nama, changing day into night. Actually, some had to stop driving due to the disastrous weather conditions. Please pray for the people in Nama in Nigeria. That is pretty spooky. Alright, next. Mini-tsunamis hit Chiapas, Mexico, and Corisca, France, flooding and damaging homes and cars. Videos and photos here. Look at the waves coming in. It says huge waves flood Chiapas, Mexico, and Bonifacio, Corsica, in unseasonal mysterious weather events. It says unexpected large swells of mini tsunamis hit the coast of Chiapas, Mexico, and flooded the port of Bonifico in Corsica within the last 2 days. The water event surprised both residents and tourists and damaged several cars, buildings, and restaurants. It says a large wave more than 2 meters higher than normal in some places crashed on the beautiful beaches of Chiapas during the night from Thursday to Friday. In some places, the waves reached up to 3 meters in height, a mini tsunami indeed, and swept away everything on the beaches. Although no major damage was reported, many houses were flooded. So pray for the people of Mexico having to deal with the aftermath of that mini tsunami. Alright. Next, a lunar eclipse and super blood red moon will combine for quite the spectacle that is supposedly happening right now. It says, depending on where you live... Let me mute this before it starts. Sorry guys, I'm trying to mute this before it starts. This ad video. Alright, anyways, it says depending on where you live, you may not be able to see Wednesday morning.
Welcome back. Well, supermoons and...
I knew it. I know it was going to start. Okay, so... Okay, depending on where you live, you may not be able to see Wednesday morning's total lunar eclipse, but here are some ways to watch from the comfort of your home. There will be quite a spectacle in the sky early Wednesday morning, as a total of lunar eclipse combines with a super blood moon. The cosmic show of May 26th also happens to feature the closest supermoon of the year, but depending on where you live, you may not be able to see all action in person. It says a super blood moon total lunar eclipse will be visible from the western half of North America, the bottom and South America, and eastern Asia, according to NASA. However, the partial eclipse will be visible in the eastern United States and Canada just before the moon sets Wednesday morning. And while the total lunar eclipse will last about 15 minutes as Earth passes directly between the moon and the sun, the entire eclipse goes about 5 hours from beginning to end. But even if you don't live in a spot where you can see the eclipse, there are a number of observatories and organizations that are planning to show live video of the celestial show. Alright guys, so that's happening right now. If you head out and probably it's like 4 in the morning. If you head out and look at the sky, you probably could, if it's not cloudy, you could probably catch the eclipse. Anyways, the sun, let's talk about the sun. The sun has been active, very active. And as you see here, it's going to be sending a shock wave that might be reaching us tomorrow. And you see here the spike as it reaches Earth. Let's rewind that a bit. As it reaches Earth, right here, it's going to be reaching Earth, the East Coast, around 2 in the afternoon Eastern time, and around 11 for the West Coast. So it's going to be impacting the Earth. It is going to be the United States facing the US. So please be aware of that. As you see it there, boom, hitting the Earth. So heads up for electronics, and heads up for radio signals. Who knows if there's a radio blackout from it. But just giving you guys a heads up for that solar event heading towards us. Alright. Let's go to the next story. Alright, Jesus is coming soon. Focus on me, not the storm. I love posting this. because this is who you need to focus on. You need to focus on Jesus Christ and Him helping us through everything. Alright, there was a earthquake from all quakes, a 3.6 earthquake in China 47 minutes ago. Also, Storm Prediction Center is saying there's going to be day 3 outlook marginal risk for the southern high plains into the mid, south, and mid Atlantic states and parts of Wyoming and Montana. So the next couple of days are going to be a little bit stormy. This is the marginal risk for the next 3-day outlook on 3 days out. Alright. Let's take a look here. Okay, so we're talking about black fungus. Okay, from Overlord's Questionable Life Choices, it says black fungus, COVID-19, yellow fungus, and white fungus. So there's more than one type of fungus involved with the COVID-19. There's the black fungus, the yellow fungus, and the white fungus. So, heads up for the people in India, please pray for each other because we all need it. Alright, so let's go to the last thing I wanted to share. This is for strength for people who fear either getting the fungus or getting COVID-19 or getting any disease. Let me read this from Psalms 91, 7 through 16, the New King James Version. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place. No evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near your dwelling. For he shall give you angels to charge over you, to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. You shall tread upon the lion and the cobra, the young lion and the serpent you shall trample underfoot. So pretty much, remember that 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right, but it shall not come near you. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. Pray for each other at these difficult times. The only way to make it through to the other side basically is being with Jesus and God, because who else are you going to have by your side but the creator of the universe, the one who created everything. So pray for each other, watch over your neighbors, care for each other, because these are difficult times. Not only are we under a lunar eclipse, it's basically chaos out there. There's so many shootings, there's so many people hurting each other. It's spooky. So please pray for each other, love one another, and stay in God. Alright, see you guys next time. God bless you guys.